the media centre here in Stadium Australia is still quite busy, as many photographers, journalists are still trying to get their stories in. The big news coming out of Australia is that Ireland have suffered an opening day defeat in their World Cup ambitions. A 1-0 loss to Australia. Steph Catley with a penalty gave the hosts all 3 points. First half performance from Ireland was quite cagey. They stayed in the game quite well. They were a bit, how would you say, struggling going forward, but they were able to build into it and just defend and defend and defend. Vera Pauw would have been extremely happy at half time. Before the game, it was a sea of blue, a sea of green all the way around the stadium as Ireland fans were out in force. And second half, it got off to a bit of a disappointing start. Versus Shiva gives away a penalty not long after the break, and Catley makes no mistake for sending Courtney Brosnan the wrong way. Ireland, they could have went one of two ways here. They could have just relented. Mary Fowler shot over not long after for Australia, but Ireland sort of gradually grew back into the game, and they had chances of their own laid on. Katie McCabe's corners were causing all sort of trouble from Mackenzie Arnold, but the goalkeeper stood tall despite the pressure, and McCabe had another great opportunity. Heather Payne broke down the right and she played the ball into Katie, but Katie just sort of struggled to get it out of her feet and really did miss the opportunity. Louise headed wide for Ireland again soon after, and it looked as though it might have been in. It was one of these days that if Ireland get a draw, you're probably saying it's a very good draw. It's a disappointing loss to suffer an opening day defeat. Speaking to the players after it, they were still in quite high spirits. They understand that they went toe to toe with one of the best sides in the world. I think the big news from an Australia point of view is that Sam Kerr missed the game through injury. She missed the next game as well. Ireland now up next Wednesday to play Canada in Perth, while Canada play their first game against Nigeria tomorrow. And for Ireland, it's sort of going into a do or die situation already, that they must win the game. They must get 3 points to keep their ambitions alive and making the knockout stages, where the bigger and brighter futures arise. And it'll be difficult for Ireland, especially going up against the Olympic champions. But after tonight's performance, I think Vera Pauw will be happy with a lot of things that happened for her side, and she'll be looking to build on it as Ireland head into next Wednesday's clash.